Okay, let's talk some more tricks. All right, so this one's kind of not formatted. All right, so I'm going to select this whole chart and let's see. I'm going to select everything. Make sure everything is in the center. Make sure everything is floating. Make sure everything is text wrapped. Yikes. Okay, so we have some work here to do. Okay, so I'm going to click in between the H and the I. Let's see what happens. Ugh, that's not good either. All right, so I'm going to move this back over. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit better. All right, I'm going to go ahead and size this over here like that. I kind of like it when it doubles. It makes it smaller, but it sizes everything up pretty nicely. I'll take biz info over here like this. Okay. So what it's doing is, because I made this a little bit larger, it made all of them larger. Okay, let's try this again. So over here on this one, it's needs some spacing. So I'll go ahead and select everything. And I'm going to just move it over just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to make sure everything is in the center. Make sure everything is floating. Make sure everything is floating. There we go. Now I'm going to make sure everything is text wrapped. Now watch what happens. There we go. Okay, it's looking good. All right, since everything is selected, I can go ahead and bring this down just a little bit. That will resize all of the rows, but you can also see it resized row 2 and row 12. And we need to be able to see what's at the bottom. So I'm going to deselect by just clicking over here. You're going to find yourself clicking a lot over in different places just to start things over. So I'm going to go ahead and select row 2, sorry. And then I'm going to hold the Control key down and go ahead and resize row 12. Okay, well, I thought it was going to do it all together. So let me go ahead and select row 12 by holding the Control key down and clicking row 12. There we go. So now these guys are connected. They will do the exact same thing. So if I click and hold when I have the arrow, and I'm going to bring this down so that I can see it all, you can see that it also changed this size. So let me just show you drastically. So I resized it. There you go. See that? I'm going to resize it again and fit it to place. Now you can see that these are all doubled, okay? And this one's single. I don't like that so much. So I'm going to click in cell D2, and then I'm just going to add some spaces. And then it will get a double just like the other, okay? I'm going to open up A1 a little bit more. Okay, that's good enough for me. All right, so that Control key really helps with coloring things simply. Okay, so this is green. I'm going to go ahead and hold the Control key down and select basically row 2. Then I'm going to go down the side. I'm going to deselect this one. I'm going to go ahead and select this like that. And then go here, click and hold and drag. There we go. So that center section is white and the corners right there. All right, so I'm going to choose a color. And there we go. Okay, let me make it a little bit more drastic. I just Control Z to change the color. And let's see, maybe go with the green like that. That's kind of fun. Okay, you want a light color so that you can see everything. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and click in cell A1 and figure out what color it is because I've forgotten. Okay, so it's my second one. So I click over here in cell A12, hold the Control key down, click over in cell J12, and come back up here and click my second one over. All right, I kind of think that green kind of looks sick and not in a good way. So I hold the Control key down. Hold the Control key down is held every single time. Just continuously hold it and select what you want to color. So let's go ahead and try something a little bit happier. There we go. That's how to use the Control key.